Hello, in this Bootstrap 4 video we're going to cover the advanced features of list groups. So the first feature we're going to look at is linked items, which allow you to select a certain item, make it active, so it essentially looks like the user has clicked on it and selected that item, so the user knows what they're on. To do this, we're just going to copy and paste this. Paste it down here, and to make one active, so I'm going to make property 3 active. You simply put a class of active, refresh, and there we go, we've got one as active. It's that simple. The next feature we're going to show you is button items, and to do this, I'm just going to copy and paste again. I'm just going to change this to a div, change this to a oopsie daisy, change this to a div, and what we're going to do is change this to button. We need a type of button, copy and paste this. Everything else in the opening tag can remain the same because we still need the classes. We just need to change this to button, save that, refresh. So if we scroll down, we can hover over these and it's essentially emulating a clickable item. We haven't added any functionality in for clickable items, but that's dependent on your website. You might be thinking, why do you want to do this? The reason is because some of those items might be clickable. For example, in our website Sonar Learning, we actually use a combination of labels, which are right here, the regular list group, the highlighted items or the linked lists, and the button items. So what you can do, you can go on to your profile and then select a particular part of your profile by clicking it, and it reloads the page. But when it reloads it, the one that you clicked is now selected. So that's an example of where you can use it. If you want to check that out, go on sonarlearning.co.uk. If you don't already have an account, it's free to create one. Just create one, just like a few posts, post a few things, or just do something within the community, questions and answers, and then go to your profile section and you can check that out in, well, live. The next thing we're going to show you, actually before I do anything else, I'm going to add a comment because there'll be a link to the source code just so you know what is going on. So linked items, button items, and we're going to copy and paste this. I'm going to change this to disabled item, so the next property is going to be disabled. You can do it for the list item as well, or the button inside the div, any one will do. So if, for example, we're going to make this one disabled, so save that, refresh, scroll down, and as you can see, when we hover over it, it shows us the no entry, plus it's grayed out, because maybe the user is not allowed to access this particular part of our website. And the final thing we are going to cover is copy and paste this, is custom content. So let's get rid of that. So if we refresh, at the moment all we have is just some regular text in there. But what if you want to add like a title, you want to add some text in there? Bootstrap easily allows you to do that. So if we want to add a header, I'm going to do h4, and the header needs to have a class of list-group-item-heading, and inside here we just put our heading. I'm going to put heading 1. Next we're going to put some text, so like the body. And for this, you need a class of list-group-item-text, and inside here it's going to go to web browser type in random paragraph generator. Do you use this website a lot, or random paragraph generators a lot? Yeah, that looks a-okay. So let's copy that, paste that in, and what we'll do, we'll just copy this and paste it into every single item. Change this to heading 2. Actually, it might be quicker if I copy it this way. Let's see how well this works. Oh yeah, that worked exactly the way we wanted. So let's just change this to heading 3. Heading 4, we won't bother changing the body because we can show you what's happening without changing the body. Refresh, and as you can see, they look significantly different from the regular list groups. We have title in there, we have text in there, you can add images, you can add essentially what you want. If you have any questions, feel free to post them on sonarlearning.co.uk/questions.php. There'll be a link in the description to that. There'll be another link in the description to the source code from this video. Please rate, comment and subscribe, as it really does help out. Plus it also lets us know what you like and what you don't like, so we can improve our future videos. And as usual, thank you for watching and I hope you have a good day.